Welcome everyone to this new episode of Cold Email Teardowns, where we tear down your cold emails to help your business grow. The concept is simple. You send us your cold emails and we invite a cold email expert to tear down and rewrite it again. Today, I'm happy to welcome Matas, CEO of Salt Sales. Matas, can you tell us a bit more about yourself and about what you're doing at Salt Sales?
Hey, Lilibeth, pleasure being here today. As you asked, as for Salt Sales, we started off as a sales consulting company, pretty quickly branched out the hands-on sales development, service delivery. As for myself, I am CEO and co-founder of Salt Sales. And while it might seem like quite a lot, but I'm just a small part of the whole operation that we have running today. My personal experience and expertise revolves mostly around sales ops, automations, and strategy.
On today's episode, we're gonna break down a cold email sent by a PR agency, a public relations agency. Let's check it out. The goal was to get replies from health, wellness, and fitness brands. Let's read it out and see what works and what does not. The subject line is just intro. Then the content goes like this. First name, coming over from your LinkedIn. Our company name is finally leading the pack in a unique way for company industry, search engine pages. How? Targeted results created for your audience in 3 simple steps. Our content experts create your story, a story goes viral on global media outlets, authority status is attained for your brand in your industry. Check out these examples made for Wonders AI, a tech company advancing the standard of AI technology for lifestyle value. And then there's 3 links to Yahoo Finance, Market Watch, and Bazinga, which are basically media outlets. After speaking with the team, we believe your online presence would skyrocket, and we'd love to hear more about your visions for the company. In any case, you won't receive a follow-up email due to the time sensitivity, but we'd love to share our plan over a quick call. Name. Okay, what do you think about it? What are your first thoughts?
The very first thing is when you read it out loud, it really sounds like a commercial. And this is not something that we want to do with cold outreach emails, right? Let's take it from the very beginning. I see the subject line intro, right? While I'm a fan of short and direct subject lines, it's what could be better is a variable inside of the subject line, mainly because of the deliverability issues. It's pretty simple and straightforward when you think about it. Google and other mailbox providers are tracking what we are sending out, and if we are sending out hundreds of emails with the exact same subject line, it will get marked like at least flagged internally, and you will be under the magnifying glass. So yeah, I would recommend just adding some variables into your subject line as well as your email body. At the very end of the email, mentioning that there would be no follow-up email. So I'm a fan of transparency here, saying that okay, I will not follow up on this, and this might create some urgency. But in general, there are 2 options from here. So you either really do not follow up, and this is not the best practice in the market. You should follow up with these people, or you follow up and then you become a liar in your intro email. So you are putting yourself in a tough position from here on. So I wouldn't do that. Another thing is, as the subject line says, it's an introduction. And again, due to deliverability issues, I would avoid URLs in the introduction email. In your body, it's easy to see the URL when you are just reading out loud, and you see the hyperlinks, underline the words. Sometimes people forget that there are also URLs in your signature, and when you are combining multiple of those URLs, and if you don't have good enough domain and mailbox reputation, it will definitely impact the deliverability, and you won't see the result that you're looking for. And as for the prospect, there's no call to action here, and I don't see any point why I would reply to this.
Yeah, completely agree with you, Matas. I do believe there's a few deliverability issues and things that we can switch around. So, how would you rewrite this email? How would you switch it around so that it works?
Subject line, I'd suggest something like lemlist on search engines. So, the lemlist part is the variable, and every single email that you will be shooting out will have a different subject line. As for the email body, I do something like this. Lemlist popped up on Market Watch on third page, moving upwards in the sales enablement industry. Listings is not that complicated. How? We create targeted results for your audience. Our content experts design your story. Story goes viral on global media outlets. Authority status is attained for your brand in your industry. Methodology is used by Yahoo Finance, MarketWatch, and Benzinga. Worth exploring? Name.
Okay, sounds great. Now, I'm curious to know, why do you think this one works better than the first one? Can you give us some insights that can help us all learn about how we can make it ourselves?
Right. So the very beginning, I've already mentioned the subject line. The variable inside of it will impact your deliverability at least slightly. Another thing is this copy is shorter than the first one that we read, and again, it's straightforward, it's transparent. What we want to explain to our prospects, it's not intimidating in any form, and we are not promising anything like in the very beginning. Reads quickly is not requiring a lot of time to reply. Then we use the same names as references, so Yahoo Finance, MarketWatch, and Benzinga. It's good to use these big names as references, but we have to make sure that these references are relevant to our prospects. And yeah, then there's segmentation and personalization. We have quite a few custom fields in here, quite a few variables. I wouldn't say that we have to add as much as possible. As long as it makes sense and it reads fluently, we are good, and we find ourselves in a relevant position for our prospects, right? Yeah, and the very end of it, soft call to action, worth exploring. This is not again intimidating or anything like that. This does not require anything from our prospects. Simple yes or no does the trick for us, and we can take the discussion from there.
Okay, this is great advice, Matas. Thank you so much for coming in. I hope you come back. And well, this is it for our video. If anybody out there wants their cold email to be analyzed by our team of experts too, you just have to fill out the form below and we'll do it for you. And of course, if you want Matas to help you out in your strategies, you can see all of his information as well in the description. Thank you so much, Matas. Bye bye.